Markets surged to all-time highs last week, but the real test for the market starts now. You see, last week, Wall Street surged to new all-time highs on the back of an Israeli and Iran very fragile ceasefire. But we also have to consider ahead. We've got tariffs, the PCE inflationary numbers, as well as the Fed looming ahead. Now, here's a quick 3-minute guide, and what we're going to do is take a look back as well as what we can expect going forward. Now, last week, if we take a look, the S&P was up about 3.4%, the Nasdaq 4.2%, and the Dow up 3.8%, all surging to record highs on the back of this Iran-Israel conflict and ceasefire. But we also have a very important US and China rare earth minerals deal that was pushed through as well. Now, if we also consider gold and silver, we did see a bit of a pullback here as gold fell about 2%, closing at about $32.85 by the end of the week. Silver cooling to about $35.30, well below the $36 mark. Now, Bitcoin did surge to 108,000, up about 0.7%, and when Ethereum finished at about 2,500, although those markets do run 24 hours. Now, crypto did indicate here, this rebound does indicate a little bit of a risk on sentiment, so just keep that in mind going forward. Now, some key events that we need to keep an eye on for this week. We've got the US PCE inflation on Wednesday, a very pivotal factor for the Fed. And if we take a look later on, we've got the May jolts as well as the ADP report midweek and payrolls on Thursday. Now, another important one are the tariffs, which all the pauses that we had are actually expiring on the 9th, something we want to consider as how the policy will be extended for some and probably not for others. Now, what can we look for as far as stocks are concerned? Well, watch for sustained momentum here. If PCE surprises to the downside and tariffs stay paused, all-time highs could extend into July. But if we take a look at crude here, crude may fall below $64, which will indicate a very much a risk-off environment for crude, and a rebound above 70 could ignite new rallies. If we take a look at metals, gold absolutely needs to hold at 32.80 here, and silver really needs to get back to 36.50 and try to rebound from there. Anything above that could indicate a new breakout. If we're taking a look at cryptocurrencies, Bitcoin needs to stay above 105 here to help reset some of these bull biases, but a drop below 100K will absolutely spike some volatility. Now, if we're taking a look at the case for the bulls, well, you have easing geopolitical risk as well as a dovish Fed, some tech leadership, and this rare earth deal is really setting up some very positive markets. But if we take a look at the risk off, well, we've got a very big problem with this tariff issue as well as very sticky inflation and potentially a very weak payroll, which could prompt choppy markets going forward.